Evening all, how we doing? Ooh. How's everyone getting on? Tuesday, that was a louder start to that tune than I expected. I thought the title might give me some indication as to why, it really doesn't. But there we go. How's everybody doing? How's our Tuesday getting on? You had a good one? We're going to play some Witcher. Bit of a later start than I was hoping for today, but my dinner choice was not the kind of thing that could be reheated, so as my other half didn't get back till late, I had to rejiggle things, reorganise things, words and stuff, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's the way it goes, innit? How are you feeling? How are you doing, Carl? I'll be alright. We shared some brownies. Nice. Yeah. I'm trying to go the other direction at the moment. I would love to eat a large number of brownies, but I need to be eating less stuff like that, not more. Much less stuff like that, really. Anyway. We are going to continue a little monster hunting today, I think. Should be cool. And it would seem my NVIDIA app is actually working again, so there's something in it. As opposed to yesterday's shit show with it, but, you know, what can you do? We get by. Managed to grab a couple of screenshots yesterday, but most of them were not achieving what I needed, to say the least. So, yeah, we've got a monster to slay down here. It's fine. We'll just cut across the battlefield, I think, for that. Ooh, nose is all twingy. So that's, I think, plan A. We were going to continue our loop around the map, really, weren't we? Or the southern portion of the map, anyway. There's still a decent amount of the northern portion of the map that I've not considered investigating yet. So, yeah, we're looking... We'll have to go there eventually. That'll hold up, I think. Hold off, rather. We'll stop there eventually. So, yeah, we'll probably do this. Have a look at these. Stop by here. Then we'll head to Orton, where there is a quest to do. And I think that's most... Oh, and then there's this as well, but that can wait as well, because holy hell no. Yeah, I think that'll take us on through most of what we need to do before... Yeah, so we'll make our way down to here, and then we'll do that one afterwards. And then we'll head back and see if we can't get into Crow's Perch. I think that's going to be the plan. Anyway, Wayne, you right?
Why do you have to play the hero?
Oh yeah, I need to change my gear up and stuff, don't I? Because my silver sword is firstly about to break, and also some of my stuff is out of date now, so...
What's the rush?
Yeah, close to breaking, is it? So there is somebody here. I can't remember if he's a blacksmith or an armor smith. Well, he's neither, is he? Because apparently, I must go out of Blackbow for it. I might. I'd like to do that sooner or later. Actually, you know what? I might not bother. I might just head down here and see if I can get some repairs done. Actually, I might not be able to do that, given I don't think there's anybody there to do it. I think we'll be fine. I was thinking about pushing on, but I think whatever weapon I've got is going to be obsolete in a level anyway. I think. So I'm level 12, aren't I? Okay. So yeah, there's a level 12 sword here, which is crit chance. Attack power versus necrophages is not unwelcome, but... And then chance to cause bleeding. And then immediately afterwards, there's another one, which is basically the same but better. So, yeah, that might as well wait until level 13. Don't care about that. Steel swords, where are we? 12, so... 15 is the next time we get a new one of those that I can craft, and we'll see whether or not that's any good. Actually, no, yeah, 15, I think. And there's 17 and 18, so... Yeah, not much going on there. Why are these not ordered by level? That's very, very weird. What have we got on the armour front? Let's have a gander at this. Boots. Next one's 18. I don't know if they'll actually be that much worth it anyway. I think my current boots are ridiculously overpowered with the amount of extra health they give me. So, I don't know. Maybe somewhere around about 18 or 20 I'll start thinking about changing stuff. On the boots, I just think it's the boots anyway. Chest, what we got here? Griffin, Redanian Halberdiers at 15. Heavy's medium. It's quite cool actually. Imperial 30, 20, 16, 14. Some stuff at 13 and 14, but again, not quite there yet. Gauntlets. Nothing really until it is 16. Yeah, maybe at 15. I'm sure if it's one of these or if it's I'm sure if it's boots or gauntlets that I've got that are good. We shall have to check in a minute. Armoured trousers. Those might be worth having. And I can get those, so I could upgrade my trousers. That'll be a terrible idea. Somewhere between now and the next level, there'll be some upgrades to get. Not a lot, I don't think. Can I get on? Oh, for the love of... Roach, stop standing in the middle of the crowd. Red Alien outfit there, I think, is pretty similar to the one that I'm going to get.
One up for promotion, clearly. Why, you've an officer's manner and a wise head to go with it.
Okay, off we go. No, don't mind. Evening, Jazz. Surviving over here, I think. Just about. To be honest, I'm not in the best frame of mind right now, but we push on, because what the fuck else can we do, really?
Come on, come closer.
I need an AoE, I think. Stuff like this. Or a whirligig attack. I might have to look into that. These guys are slightly irritating. Come on, Roach. Fuck on a bloody tree. Yeah, it's a wordy AoE type thing. Yeah, there is. Spinning attack down here. I'd need more points in here in general to do that. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? In which case I'd rather probably... yeah. I feel like there's not enough points and... I don't know. Not sure I like the levelling system. I'll be honest. I think we go right, don't we, here? No, we go left. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the levelling system so far. Just to my limited experience with it. Levelling gear is... I mean, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, levelling the gear is a bit weird. It's a little bit looter-shootery. It's not actually a problem per se, but it's a bit too much. I think there's a little bit too much gear replacing, a little bit too much, every 5 minutes. I like that there are different styles of weapons though, and things like that, so, yeah, I don't know. You go through them too quickly, I think. For me. Why can't I see whatever's here? Because it's under the tree, that's why. That is where procedural generation kicks in. Ghouls, okay, or our ghouls, more put to the point. Yeah, what was it? It's my gloves that oh wait, did I replace my boots? I think I might have accidentally gone and replaced a pair of boots that were ridiculously good, yeah. I replaced my tracker's boots with the elder folk boots because they were significant. I decided to take the hit on the vitality there, didn't I? Which needed 200 points of vitality. But then again, I don't really have any indicator of how much vitality I have, so the scale of the impact of that is... I have no way of knowing what the significance of that is, because it gives me a number but no frame of reference for it. That's a bit weird. Anyway. Necrophage oil is on there. So I could actually change my boots a bit sooner if I wanted to. I need to get rid of some of this stuff as well. Right. Okay.
Not your lucky day.
Excuse me. Not sure what hit me there. Hit the fucking one you're looking at, you useless fucking turd. I don't know what the hell's happening there, but... Didn't they enjoy that? I don't think that's actually the problem, is it? It's a different set of problems, okay. Oh, dear, no, alright.
Footprints. A survivor? Either that or the monster's a humanoid. Clawed and gnawed. Necrophages fed here. But all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem.
You don't say. How about the ones I just killed? It does point out some really dumb stuff. As if you couldn't have figured it out.
Clawed and gnawed.
Like that.
Necrophages fed
Like,
here.
I just literally fought the
But all
necrophages.
wounds
Like,
they inflicted are post-mortem.
pointing out that the wounds are post-mortem. Yeah, that's fine, but... necrophages were here.
Claw marks.
What
But
fucking
here,
say?
an arrow. Shaft's broken off right at the skin.
I didn't pay attention to that. I was too busy being annoyed. Tell me again, Geralt. Fine, don't then, Gerald. Whatever.
Looted bear. Either someone stole the cargo after the monster attack, or our monster collects military paraphernalia. Clawed and gnawed. Necrophages fed here. But all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem. I should follow these tracks.
So my initial thought was I'd go for cat gear and be able to move faster, and I think that might still be my plan. But at the same time, there's a bunch of drowners.
I want to look around some.
I don't feel like I'm being slowed down much by the heavy gear, which was my initial concern, but I don't feel like it's really causing much problems. Dodge when I press the fucking button, Gerald. That's what I wanted to do. There. There eventually. So then I'll just flail like a lunatic. Can't really flail like a lunatic in this chair, I'll hit too many things. What have we
One
here?
step more and you'll gain a new hole in your head, Dwan. What do you seek here? Speak!
You took the commander, killed the fumes already, just out for a stroll.
Need to talk to your commander. It's important.
I don't trust you.
Figured as much when I saw your bow aimed at me. Still have me in your sight. And I'm just not prone to doing stupid things. I can assure you of that.
I'll be assured when you hand me your weapons. Come on, your swords. Drop them, and I'll take you to Venosio.
I think not.
Afraid I can't agree to that.
An error. The last you'll ever make. Et me!
You were given a simple instruction. Stop being cunts. And you went ahead and decided to be cunts. So dead is what you're going to be. Where's Fanny the Archer, boy? Well, I do feel kind of bad about that. Part of me is tempted to reload and redo that because, you know, I could just resolve this peacefully, and I kind of want to do that. I'm somewhat sympathetic to Skytel, not entirely, but somewhat. But at the same time, a bunch of fucking idiots who didn't do as they were told and they got what was coming to them, so... I don't know. Fuck it, I might try reloading it. I'm not happy with that. All he had to do was not be a twat. Oh, hello, kitty cat. He's having a post-dinner clean, I see. You're very adorable about it.
Might want to look around some.
Right, this time, let's do a better job.
Let's dance.
That was better. See if we can grab a bunch of this before we go and get ourselves into a spot of bother. I'm surprised the Baron's henchmen aren't still after me. Gift horses and mouths, I suppose, but...
One step more and you'll gain a new hole in your head, Dwan. What do you seek here? Speak!
Need to talk to your commander. It's important.
I don't trust you.
Figured as much when I saw your bow aimed at me. Still have me in your sight. And I'm just not prone to doing stupid things. I can assure you of that.
I'll be assured when you hand me your weapons. Come on, your swords. Drop them, and I'll take you to Venosio.
Still have a problem with that. Now, if it were me, I'd probably just sit on the ground and say no. And, yeah, we'll not move anywhere until the discussion moves forward, but unfortunately that's not quite what Geralt did. If you sit on the floor, you're obviously not intending to pick a fight, but you're just not going to cooperate, you know? So that's what I'd do, but, yeah, that's unfortunately not an option.
Fine. Lead the way.
Speech check, only in certain conditions, but yes, you do have to upgrade it. Man's come in his pyjamas. Oh.
Gun. Strange. No monsters trouble us.
Might not trouble you, but the Redanians are convinced something prowls these woods. Hired me to kill it.
Well, they're mistaken. It's not the first time. There's no monster here. Your work is done.
This isn't a game. Men have died.
Soldiers have died. Radovid's soldiers, serving the man who torments the Enshe from the Great Sea to the Blue Mountains. Soldiers who joined in massacres, tortured our brothers, raped our sisters. I shan't cry for them. And will not
Neither
stop
would I,
attacking
to be honest,
those
but...
transports. We must eat, same as you. So you've a choice. Leave now and forget what you've seen, or die.
I can't let them do that. Like, job's been, like, I'm sympathetic to what they're doing, and they are attacking soldiers, but on the other hand, can't really have them interfering with the fight against the Nilfgaardians either. Decisions. I'm sympathetic, but they need to fuck off somewhere else. If they're not going to, I might have to just cut them all down. Well, first time he was an asshole and tried to kill me. I lost. Second time, they're not even willing to be reasonable, and they're kind of forcing my hand. No, they've had 2 attempts now, and they've both chosen to be assholes both times. Sorry, folks.
That sense of moral superiority? Tiresome. And wrong. You're common bandits.
Is that so? Then we shall treat you as common bandits would. Defender that gun!
Well, if I got the sword out when I pressed the fucking button, oh, I haven't got a sword. Okay. Can't even see right now. Which is really fucking annoying. Move, Geralt, you fat foot. Now that's better. Now you're in trouble.
That's enough of that.
Last chance, honey. Fine. You were given a chance. You decided to be an asshole twice. You're not getting a third. Still can't fucking see anything. It's annoying. Corpse here somewhere, but there it is. Alright. Now then, where were we? Earth Brigade sword. Not bad looking swords, these elven ones. Now it's some silver sword, isn't it? That's a steel sword, that does slightly more damage. Bleeding dismember. Dread a crit chance. It's not as good as the one I currently have equipped. This one's got such massive crit damage bonus. But it's still slightly ahead. Novigrad longswords are not worth it. Where was her interesting sword? I'm sure she had something unique. Thought she had something unique that dropped. I think that's the choice, isn't it? Maybe I would. No. Oh, she must have had one of these and I just thought it was unique. Because I don't seem to have one. So it would seem, anyway. Skellige Gambeson, not worth it. I mean, I feel bad, and I feel like that probably is going to come back to be a significant decision later on down the line. Or at least it'll come back up later in the game, but... You know, just how much shit am I supposed to take, really, you know? Yeah, this is it. You can only give people a chance to do the right thing so many times before you have to decide that enough's enough. I think I've been here before, actually. My gamer sense tells me that is going to come back and try and bite me in the ass later. My finely tuned gamer senses. Oh well. Where's the path? There it is. Alright. So, I've got an RCBC to take out there, and something to grab there. Next question is... Yeah, I can work with that for now, I think. Pointing grabbing a horse at this stage, it's just right around the corner. And what's around there? It's knickers. sure how I got hit there, but anyway. Cool. Now then, there was a hag down here who was giving me quite some jip last time. I think I remember why. You can't really move in the ground here. Yeah, also the fucking bitch heals. Fuck off. Doesn't stagger either. Very, very annoying. Assume, I have theories. Bilge. I don't remember it being a bilge hag, but it has been a minute. Unicorn can't say we did. Right. Lure her out of the water because she don't want to fight me where we're on level ground, does she? It's not what I wanted to do at all. Fuck off. Got you this time, fucker. Knew getting you out of that water was the thing. What was annoying and then oh hello, a lot of delay and then annoying again. Oh, we got the yeah. Any more goodies around there, are there? No, okay. Alright, so what did we get for our troubles? A steel sword called Wolf. Shift compare, isn't it? Good armor piercing. Good damage. It's caused bleeding, bonus gold. You know what? How cool does it look? Not bad. Come on, Geralt, take a look at it. Cute. Yeah, I'm alright with that, I think. Might enhance its bleeding effect a little if I can. What's it currently do? Get armor piercing, 4% chance to cause bleeding. Okay. Gonna give it a temporary thing, so I'm gonna use a small one, but can go on that. Go on there for now. Because we use it, well, I'm not going to use it for, to be honest, but figure something out. Sounds cool anyway. Dip potato chip. Approve of the sentiment. How we doing? Technically speaking, fantasy settings are at least as much my natural habitat as the wasteland. Frankly, given where we are, it's kind of a different sort of wasteland anyway, so it all shakes out in the end. Come on, Rach, where are you? Evening, Ferry, right? Cyberpunk, not a bad choice. No, dismount. Don't fucking read the sign. Excuse me. How cool is that sword then? It's not bad. Right. I want to go over here, don't I? Okay.
Northern women bathe for once every 3 moons.
Yes, but only because the Nilfgaardian soldiers are in the area and they're hoping to put them off. Never trust a southerner. Oh, we fought a dragon over here last time, didn't we? Oh, look, there's another one. Alright. We'll probably be fine. Get some food on the go, though. I don't have dragon oil. The dragonite oil, do I? I do have. Oh, food. That's what I came in here for. Sandwich? Nah. Apple. Fantastical fantasy wasteland. Yeah, definitely. What I need is supposed to be here somewhere, but oh, there we go.
Might want to look around some.
There you go. But I don't think inside the wall is going to be the place. Come on, Geralt. Forktail, there we go. Oh, that was promising. Forktail, slightly less promising. Get over here where there's a bit more to fight the bugger. Gotcha. Play stupid games, my draconid friend, and thou shalt win a foolish prize. Namely, your head on a stick. Huh, interesting, Geralt. What are you doing now? There we go. Griffin boots. I didn't know griffins wore boots. Now, Ozzy Osbourne is well aware that fairies do. Or was. I'd say rest in peace, but more like hang out in the great beer hall in the sky. A land of wonder wherein the beer is plentiful and the hangovers are non-existent. And the metal is heavy. But it's definitely not what I'd call peaceful. Where's the stars? I hate the fucking stars. You have a new thing that you can't see and don't give a crap about. Okay, we're good. Right. Anyway, I think it's time to make our way back. I can go now. Yeah. Okay, cool. There's Roach. Evening, Grey. Ooh. My back is not doing so hot today. Really know why. Chin, maybe.
Go, go.
Road is over here, Geralt. It's not that difficult. It's not over there, you stupid twat. There we go. Probably does think I'm doing another quest, which is probably not helping with the direction finding, really, is it? Oh wait, I might come too early, hang on. I did, yeah, it's the net. I could just keep riding in generally that direction. It should get me where I need to be, really. It feels down here a little bit, so if I just ease over that way. No, Roach, skip. The mind of your own is not particularly what I had in mind. There we go. Bloody horse, eh? Building dailies and weeklies. I did my dailies and weeklies from last week, this afternoon. I opened the camp building menu inadvertently briefly. There's nothing in it, so I don't think I'll be doing any camp building for a while. It will probably come back when I move my camp, but...
Figure that's true? You convinced?
My lack of enthusiasm knows no bounds.
Did you get the beast?
No beast to speak of in the woods. Just elves from a Squirtel band that attacked the convoys. Here, they're squirrel tails.
Squirtel, you say? And I thought we'd exterminated the last of those vermin. And the non-humans left and wised up. Well, seems we'll need to pacify them again. Make a list of all the long ears around and hang every 10th one. That should do it.
Yeah, definitely.
I see you would have a mind on this. You're a good man. Here, the gold I promised you. And the pass. Good luck.
Oh dear. Seems he's no better than the rest of them, is it? I didn't ask your fucking opinion, game. Do as you're told. You know. Now then.
And with that, you're fucked. Put away your weapon. And with that, you're fucked.
No, I'm trying to murder you for threatening to murder random civilians.
And with that, you're
For the love of God.
put away your weapon. And with that, you're fucked. Put away your weapon.
All of you!
Again with the not asking your opinion. He needs to die right here and now. You know, what's the point in having controls if the game decides it's not going to follow them? Ooh, maybe some more work to do here. There is not. Oh well. I'll blame the squares hell anyway. If they just had the common decency to not be cunts, they wouldn't have been causing this problem. Right, next stop. Which did more there than I expected to do. There's that, and then there's Backborough. Yeah, it would do that. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way.
But he paid a steep price for them gifts.
Coffee shop build. Oh, nice. The bridge next to Super Duper Mountain, Burning Springs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do need to do another build in Burning Springs at some point. Mind you, but there's need to fix the fucking game at some point, so. Hey ho, what are you gonna do? Stop running the damn thing into the ground. Mind you, they are cultivating mushrooms, so what do I know? Ooh. Didn't realise I had a stash here. Put your pants on, you dirty bastard. Right. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. I don't think I need to store anything else, do I? Oh wait, that. I feel that's supposed to be in there. And then I think I'm just using one of them, aren't I? Yeah, I am, so it's fine. Yeah, I think. Cool. Yeah, it's not allowing you to instruct NPCs in the consequences of their actions is a little frustrating, to say the least. Ah yes, and I remember if I mount Roach while he's in she I think, is in the stables, then my head gets stuck, so. Fucking horse is weird as shit. Oh, I think I know what you mean, actually, Steve. Decorating it with bones. Yeah, I think I'd probably visit a new coffee shop and all if they said the bones are just decorative. Actually, I don't know, to be fair. I'm pretty sure I've been to pubs with bones on the walls and didn't have a problem with that, so maybe I wouldn't, on reflection. I don't actually know where I am right now. Ah, I see. Yeah, I remember. Next left. I'll be so glad when I get rid of that bloody katana. Do I have anything that's actually close to it in terms of silver sword damage? No. Nope, no I don't. If it was something that was pretty close, but not quite, I would have just gone, you know what, let's get rid of it. But...
Slow now.
it's not the way. Actually, ghouls don't change direction very quickly, so that's actually reasonably easy to deal with in this game. You know, combat's over when instead of rolling, Geralt does a stupid little hop.
Just destroy it.
Everything must be fine. Geralt's hopping like a silly fool. Me, I'm just hopping. Oh, go fuck yourself, Geraldine. Don't have the right bomb. I'll give you a fucking bomb. In it. In it. Break. You got an hard sign and you can't burn a bunch of fucking sticks with it. Bloody Witch is not what I'd call super effective. Save me some running. And ruins, huh?
Might want to look around some.
It is a bit weird that there are markers all over the place indicating where you can find diagrams for Witcher gear. You know, the idea is that a Witcher from whatever school was killed and buried here, and it's acknowledging that, but one nearby, but still all a bit weird, isn't it? you go, Geraldine. Okay. I'm assuming it's inside here, and oh wait, there's a window there. Can I get through that? Come on. Okay, now get an elephant through that fucking thing. Achieved enough all. Here. It's obviously there, but I don't know how to get there. Bad Geraldine apparently can't manage to organise a... Oy, oy, oy. Not seen any other way in. Knock, knock, Gerald, you fat twat. Open the climb in the fucking window. Jesus fucking Christ. This is just hiding in the shrub here or something. No, no. Not inside. There's no other rational place for it to be. I suppose it could be an irrational place, but... Ah, there it is. No griffins wore trousers either. Grateful merchant. I'll stop by and see him on my way to Blackbow. And then we'll see about probably hitting the Troll Bridge crossing and then Orton. Maybe need to stop by Midcops on the way as well. We can't mark it. Let's just push on, shall we? That's all good. We got there in the end. We had to fuck around an inordinate amount, but we did it. Oh, I don't know if you saw, by the way. Excuse me. But 'twas confirmed the other day, not surprisingly, granted, but still, good news nonetheless, that the composers for this game will be composing the music for The Witcher 4 as well. Or are, I should say. Are composing is probably more technically accurate. Yeah. It's the first time they've actually come right out and said it, I believe.
Come closer.
Anselm,
Do
nice.
I look at all familiar, Master Witcher? My associate and me, you were kind enough to save us from the very guards I myself had hired, no less.
All right. Rings a bell now. Get to your destination all right?
We did. And we were lucky to, for the trade proved surprisingly
Yeah,
robust.
same people who did
Goods now,
Cyberpunk as
if
well
you're
did an amazing
interested.
job on that too.
Naturally, at a sizable discount, it's your due.
Yeah, definitely good news.
Show me what you've got on offer.
Moment. Not very much, apparently. Saw The Witcher 3 at a pawn shop. I mean, I could see Geralt wandering into a pawn shop. It was probably his sort of thing. Racing horse blinders. That's not a bad idea. Upgrade there. Never got a longsword that I can't use yet. Probably wouldn't want to anyway. Anyway, what I want to get rid of. I want to hang on to some of these. Probably not these ones. Sell a bunch of chicken sandwiches. The other bits and pieces, they don't weigh anything, but they are at least clustering up my inventory of it. Right.
So long.
Right one. Take a gander over here.
Oh, gee. A little disappointed he doesn't have anything of value, but there it goes, I guess. So, what for our next stop? Need another level ready, but I also need to get some repairs done and some selling done. You know what I'm going to do? We'll do that next. And we'll detour, I think. Yeah, okay. So even if I can't use it, I can sort of make sure I have stuff ready to go. I feel like crafting a silver sword just for the sake of getting rid of the bloody horrible katana I've got on my back is a bit ridiculous, but it's my kind of ridiculous, you know? Wrong button.
Where'd you come from?
Came riding down the road. It's not fucking...
Slower.
We're very, very grateful you're not two-dimensional now and sitting in hell with hoofprints on your arse. Standing in the way like that. Shocking. Mind you, they are jumped-up bandits, so, you know. As we found out at the inn on the crossroads, when we slaughtered a bunch of them, they turned out to be working for the Bloody Baron. I forgot this guy's such a frickin' tool. See if that's sufficient to do the job, if I actually have to meditate. He'll cut his head off, but I don't think he'll trade with me if I do that. Might dampen negotiations a little bit.
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
Nothing good, is it? No, he's still got a lot of stuff that I've sold him now. What's he got there? I'm kind of tempted to buy a bunch of these, actually. Not expensive, so... That actually is. Yeah, not that expensive, though. What about the crafting those? Cool. Now, I might get to do some repairs. Cost me a few quid, but I do want to sell a lot of stuff to him, so... Rip my dwarven sword, that was really quite good, actually. I didn't like the design of it, but it was effective. He's a little broke, is he? Kinda sucks. Oh well, I guess we're going to sell a bunch to the other guy, aren't we? Let's see if we'll craft anything.
Got this diagram. Think you can forge the weapon?
Steel sword at level 12 or 13. Anything above that? Oh, my options suck. Silver sword. 12 we could do, which I could actually use and then get rid of the katana. Wait for the next one to get that one, really. But it does involve getting rid of a katana. I'm kind of down. Oh, he doesn't actually want any cash. Oh, he does want cash for it. Screw it. Yeah, let's do that. The others I'll have to pay a bit more for next time, but it means I'll get rid of that bloody katana.
So long.
There you go.
Yeah?
Wonderful.
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
I'm not selling that though, am I? I'm selling that. Anything else I can get rid of? Cool.
So long.
Wild hunts swooped down on them because they didn't respect the lady.
So you're that white one.
St. Mark, with you telling me such tales.
Simple but good-looking scabbards. Those nothing fancy, but they don't need to be, do they? Look at that. Actually, to be fair, there is a bit of fanciness on the silver on both of them. Doesn't show up very clearly. Little embossing on the leather there. Very nice. So I'd like to hit mid-cops, I think. The way to do it is to go this way. There you go. Bunch of bandits, okay. I haven't used this wolf sword yet, so. Well, I should do. I can't. Hey, there's only one thing I can do when I'm from horseback. I think horse combat may not be that good. I don't think I've ever known a game that really did do mounted combat that well, though. He was trying to say he's going to flail my skin off, not flail it off. His accent leaves a little bit to be desired. You know what? This is getting silly. Ended up being a bit of a faff, but we got him in the end anyway. Well, it's not so much the aiming as I was trying to make sure, because the swing of the sword is down the right side of the horse, the one I'm riding. So I'm trying to make sure that I swing as they pass down the right side of my horse, but the timing on it is not great. I click to swing, and Geralt swings sometime in the next calendar week, you know? On a good day. On a bad day, he swings sometime next year. I'll name him Geralt.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle.
Yes, so you keep saying, buddy.
Let me have a look at your
I
stuff.
keep saying, shut the fuck up, dude. Excellent. Yeah, those swords are actually very interesting. That look vaguely. Oh, Silverton sword. Worst design I've ever seen. Alright, so crafting. Boots. No. Chest. 12, 13. You can't craft shit, okay. Gauntlets? Nope. Trousers? Nope. Seems like this guy's just not skilled enough.
So long.
I actually kind of agree with Geralt's tone there. Came down here to see if the guy could set me up with armor for the next level, but apparently an amateur blacksmith's better than an amateur armorer. Didn't specify what rank he is, but he's... Shit, it's the rank. There's a good armourer here, so... Right, we're gonna go have a look at Tollbridge Crossing, which looks like it's at the top end there, actually. Alright, we'll go and do that. And then we'll hit Orton afterwards. Geralt. down the road, not along the bloody fence line. Yeah, they did a really good job in this game, but I can see, especially given the age of it, where they can improve things in future. And I'm sure they will try for the next one. I don't imagine you fucking did, mate. I mean, I was there, but I don't imagine you saw me. Oh dear. Maybe I do have to be at the other end. Well, we'll deal with that later when we're at the right end of the bridge. Didn't realise I couldn't cross from there. So, this was all full of big angry deaders, wasn't it? So, crossroads, take a left, and take the first right. Well, now we're rolling. Try not to run down a travelling peddler there as we go. They got witches work down here. It's not really surprising, they live in a swamp.
I shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Gonna go to the woods again.
Wasn't it recent you went to see him?
Aye. And I swore to bring an offering.
What is it you give the ladies? As thanks?
Oh, there's a blacksmith here. I didn't realise there was a blacksmith here. Thought there might be work there. It seems there is not.
Yeah?
Need something crafted. Can you take a look?
This guy any good, or is he as... Oh, he's a weaponsmith. Okay. No better than the other guy. I was kind of hoping he might be. I don't want to do that. I want to get out of here, please. No, I'm not going to press enter, so fuck that one right off. Apparently I don't have another option, though.
Smithing. Pretty tiring job. Need a break, maybe? Relax a bit? Play a game or two of Gwent?
Why not?
Because I don't fucking want to, that's why not. Go away. Yeah, fine, whatever. It's one fucking crown, I don't care. I did pick up the free, like, standalone Gwent game, but I haven't seen no interest, to be honest. Pancrops, no idea what that one is. Goose has stopped laying. Press from Monaro. My man John has left me an alpaca nippers, took whatever valuables he could carry, walked off without word as to where. The path across is his, spit in his face. Mark went to Crow's Perch to do a pot of trading. Bandits spat on the mugs and shattered them against the ground. Just a spike gave me a sound beating on the lark. Take counsel from my misfortune and stay down far from that perch of miscreants. No one breathe a word about what happened on Fike Isle. Wag your tongue and you'll sorely regret it. Ooh. Contract. Missing soldiers. Let it be known the Imperial Army is in need of a man who knows the area. Hunter or scout, for example, to help find a missing patrol. It's possible they fell prey to a monster. If this is confirmed, anyone delivering the beast's head will be rewarded by the undersigned. Address any and all questions to the same individual. Glory to the Emperor. Milan Noran, commander of the division stationed in Orton. There we are, nice armor.
What brings you here?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost, somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windhammer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village
know where that is.
byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish.
No, of
And
course they
robbers
don't.
do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
Just so happens I've been to Byways. Your patrol went there too.
Yes? What of them?
They're dead. Lots of ghouls there now, drawn by the stench of corpses. Wouldn't advise going there.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
I haven't killed the creature yet, but still got some more to do there. But, yeah, didn't realise I was going to be picking that up here though. Bit weird. That's fine. So, yeah, that's all we need to do, but I need more levels before I can deal with them. So, the next thing to do then is maybe have a crack at Dragonslayer's Grotto. I mean, I could see whether or not this creature down here is doable as well. Because I've defeated plenty of things that I'm over level for, and I do need to turn this one in as well, but that can probably wait. I imagine I'll have to go that way later anyway. Let's do this. Let's go back here, hit that one, and then make our way over this way. Yeah, you know, Guardians are pretty shit.
Geralt, thanks for everything.
God, it's rather dark for not yet 9 in the morning, but still. It's just a spot of rain and it's nearly pitch black out here. Well, that's one way to get through the village. Following the road might have been a better play, but it's one way to do it. Personally, I think he should have probably gone that way rather than just up and over the fucking houses, but I'll have to go all the way up and all the way back down, won't I? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's fine. Take a shortcut here, shall we? Way, I think. Ooh, it's a spooky looking tree. Yeah, we carry on down here and go either way. Probably right, because it looks a bit more interesting. No knackers. Left actually looks like it's a bit easier to go down.
Come on.
Slightly annoying, but I got him. Anybody else want some? Well, you asked for it. They're quite the squeak when they die, don't they? Right. To the bridge, Troll Bridge. Well, it don't look like a troll, so it does look like a bandit who's probably about to be shortened by a head.
This here's a toll crossing.
By what right?
By the right of a prick up your backside, wise ass. Pay up or stop fucking swimming.
Can pay, can try and use the XC sign to overcome his mind, or I can just, you know, give him what's coming to him. He is a bandit after all.
I'll cross, but I'm not gonna pay you a broken copper.
Broken's what your jaw'll be once our clubs are done with it. Botmere, have it, the thrifty fucker.
Come on, come closer.
Come on. Trolls do certain things. I expect them to do those things when I press the fucking button. I'm in the water. I'm in the water. Come on, Geralt. Stop being an idiot. Get out of the water and come and murder the guys. That wasn't quite as smooth as I wanted it to be, but hey, they're dead, so... Geralt of Yorkshire, unwilling to pay. Yeah, well, especially unwilling to pay when it's bandits trying to hold a bridge to ransom, basically. No animation to lower the bridge, just just a fade to black. Local legend has it this bridge was erected by trolls who were later killed by an anonymous witcher. Seems unlikely. Right, okay. Knickers are back again. Buggers. And we're off. So many more and more wild dogs. Am I going the right way? I feel like this is taking me an inordinate amount of time. I'm not going the right way. Last turning I went the wrong way. That's alright. Oh, Geralt, I'm turning left. There we go, that's better. We're on the right track again now.
Slow now. Whoa.
I don't think the smith will have anything I want at this stage. So, we'll stop down here, see whether or not this thing is actually workable or not, or whether or not I'm going to be in deep doo-doo. And then we'll press on. Level 20 does seem like it could be iffy, but I've also done some other stuff at that kind of level so far and I was fine, so... entrance, isn't it? Yeah, the Polish version? Oh, died. Oh, nice.
Died recently. Wonder what killed it.
Wouldn't understand the language anyway, can we? So,
Paw prints. Fight lasted a while.
apparently not.
Paw prints. Fight lasted a while. Another trail. Tracks too small for a fiend, though. Both lost loads of blood.
Okay. If not out that way, then I don't know why. Looks like there's something I'm missing. But the cat potion's worn off. Nope.
Another trail. Tracks too small for a fiend, though.
Lots of blood.
Another trail. Tracks too small for a fiend, though.
Oh, something there, I see.
Tufts of blood-caked fur. Second beast was a different color. But short. It's gotta be. Probably competed for territory with a fiend. Have to lure him here somehow.
Short. No, that one. Well, then that was fun. Relic, huh? Ooh, that's a creepy looking thing. All of the fiends are still big enough to kill. Someone's looking fiends and bumbug bitches. Any witcher who thinks their diminutive stature means they present no danger commits a grave error. The kind that can end his career permanently. These denizens of dark and ancient woods are some of the most dangerous monsters known to man. Howler. Hard pressed to name another area of the world more thoroughly riddled with monsters than Valen. There is one silver line to the sad fact that beast living must compete fiercely for hunted territory, meaning monsters often end up killing other monsters. An aggressive chort known as a howler went on just such a fratricidal rampage, tearing packs of wolves to shreds before attacking and killing a fiend significantly larger than itself. A howler is a truly fearsome foe. Each one of its blows enough to kill. Only heavy armor or the Quen sign can protect one from mortal damage, particularly to be avoided when was its charge. When possible, the monster is best attacked from the side. Okay. Do I have relic oil, whatever it's called? Apparently not. Ah, I do. I just don't have enough mistletoe and no bloody idea where to find any. Not be a bad idea if I could. Full moon, yeah, I decided not to do that, didn't I? Short law. I need fiend dung. Not sure if that's outside or not. Might have a look outside. That seems likely. Some dung.
Too bad the dung's not fresh, but it ought to still work for a lure.
Wonderful! Geralt likes fresh shit, apparently. Weird boy. Right. Cool. For the bait around the hill. Cool. I'd like to find mistletoe though. So I might quick look, see if I can do that without getting myself into too much trouble. Oh, that's interesting. Not that interesting. Only so interesting. Villain Navigard. Idol, location services, quest items, other. Yeah, this might be a little bit optimistic. Oh well. Mistletoe locations. Where's a good place to find mistletoe then? really not that helpful. There's a lot of people struggling with this, apparently. We got useful there. Helpful. Catch you later, Noel. Have a good night. There is mistletoe. I see. I think I can... Yeah, let's try that one. I'll have to take a little trip, but I think we can do that. Before we do this... As he's feeling you hiding behind a tree there, right, Trey? Yeah, best spot I've apparently had mentioned there, as far as I can see, is actually all the way over here. There's a graveyard somewhere here, the sound of it. So we'll quickly ride to Lindenvale, and I think I'll fast travel over there. Because it seems that might be the best bet. So definitely need some of the oil for this, otherwise I'm going to get my ass whooped. Which is probably going to happen anyway, but...
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday.
Slower.
There we are. Hopefully we don't have the problem we had yesterday. Nope, I think we're alright. Supposed to be a graveyard out here somewhere. See anything I would describe as a graveyard around there, gotta be honest. And drowners wandering the woods is a bit weird. Oh, there is some water down there, okay. Instruction I got was graveyard east of... Oh, there it is. East of the Pearls at all. It's fucking north of it, isn't it? Small, look the ground white plant. Looks a bit like that. Mistletoe. Wonderful. After all that, it was literally right next to me. Okay. Success. You're thinking it's got wings like a Pegasus or something. Fair enough. Yeah, it's the Wyvern, whatever. Head trophy that I've got on the side there. It's a bit ridiculous, really, but. What you gonna do, eh?
Hey there.
Hey there. Oh there. Yo ho, hello there. Alright. Wonderful. Okay, we need to get the bait out there, don't we? Okay. We're on the quest stuff, wasn't it? Cool.
Done. Ought to attract the choice attention.
And hopefully this battle will be what they would describe as short and sweet.
I'll smell this 5 miles away. Sure to show. Just gotta wait in the cave.
Am I doing for after 2E? Well enough, apparently. Come on, Geralt. Turn like it's Skyrim. There we go. Good lad. Alright, let's just be sure I top up my my stuff. That should be good.
Come on. As bandits and Velen say, I'll make remains of you.
Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Not sure I got the oil on there. It just kind of jumped me straight into the fight, but sooner than I wanted it to there. But not really okay with that. Didn't give me the preparation time I wanted. Come on. Oh, I already did. Okay, well, maybe not. And what I actually did or not. See if that potion's going to help in advance. Probably not, but we'll see.
Come on. As bandits and Velen say, I'll make remains of you.
Can't hear it. There's definitely drawbacks here. Happens when I don't get beside it. How do I not have any cat potion? The literal point of this exercise was... Also, he seems to be healing, and I don't seem to be doing any damage. I'm not sure I like how many of these things have fucking regenerative properties. That's bloody annoying. Yep. Fuck that. Regenerating health is a fucking joke. Like half the fucking enemies seem to do. It's like, why? Why? You have the means to limit their regenerative capabilities. You can figure that out. I'll be fine. But it's like, no, you just got to be over leveled and wail on it. No, we'll sack that one off. Possibly might have a bit more luck if we use Thunderbolt too, but I don't have enough cat potion either for some reason. Potions. Water essence. Where the fuck am I supposed to get water essence? So we'll have to have a look. Ah. Some more Starfield stuff coming out and the mods and stuff. Alright. I need to have a look into that, but I keep just going, I'm not playing it at the minute, so whatever. It's not enough. They need to do their big drop. It reminds me. Okay, cool. What's it called? Water essence, yeah. Water essence. Okay, where does that come from? There's a lot of guides and advice, but I just don't trust any of them. They just look a bit shady, you know? That was not as helpful as I was hoping. Water hags allegedly are a good drop on them. Go there. No. It's not very helpful. It just says drowners and excuse me, drowners and water hags, which is not much use to me right now. Anyway, with that failure on the books, let's try this one. That's the way I want to go, and yeah. Hope you turn around then. Right, last time we tried to do this, I got my ass thoroughly kicked by a vampire, which also had health regen, but I think I might be better equipped to face it this time. We shall see. And we'll advance the main story a bit and see what happens after that, because it might open up some more stuff to do. And I might be able to move things forward a bit and then come back to some of this stuff later. Why? Ah, would you take me out this way when this is not where I asked you to take me? Very, very annoying. Here we go. Shocking behaviour, ain't it? Geralt nearly got a stick up his arse there. Yeah. Money's limited enough that I don't particularly want to be doing a whole lot of paying at the moment. Right, so Spectre Oil, James Bond's favourite. Yeah, I'm doing okay for cash right now, but I don't really expect that to remain the case, so... Yeah, I'm kind of reluctant to... rely on it. Bloody undead. Stay bloody dead. Anyway. Interesting stuff there. Exactly the same, except slightly better version. Cool. Insane, is it? I mean, that doesn't seem like a terrible idea. We don't really need to do that, actually. Never got longsword. Villain. So, yeah, nothing good there. Have a good night, Cap. Goodies there. Some goodies there.
What now, you piece of filth?
Yeah. Some chow on the go, because apparently I haven't got any again. Chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich. The icons in no way resemble what they're actually supposed to be. It's a bit weird. Geralt, swing the sword, do the choppy choppy. Take damage from a bunch of burning gas that you're not actually in. Wonderful. I don't have to press this sodding button for. God, I hate that. Anyway. Let's wait for my health to come back. We'll give this thing a go. In the meantime, I will get... Let's take a look at the glossary and remind myself what it is again. It's a vampire of some kind, isn't it? Chimera, there we go. Chimera. Dislikes Igni, vampire oil, and devil's puffball. Especially the enhanced one. No, that's just kind of one of the major reasons I actually got the enhanced vampire oil. Else going to come back any quicker with the sword away. Nearly there. And I think F3 in it. Yeah, for Thunderbolt, which is probably going to be wise as well. More damage! And slowed it down. Excellent. Got it that time. The little bugger. First bloody time as well. Slaughter of Sintra. Yes, basically, well, what happened when the kingdom in which Ciri was born, of which her grandmother was queen, fell to Nilfgaard. The beginning of their invasion of the north. Depicted quite well in the series, actually. Witcher George's journal and a whole bunch of goodies. Having heard rumours of a dragon, I raced at full speed to Velen. Sadly, I was dragged away from my hunt by the prefects of Gos Velen. They summoned me as an expert to solve the riddle of a string of shipwrecks suspected to be the work of night wraiths. Seems dragon ravaging the countryside is a lower priority. The blocked trade routes. Luckily, I was able to solve the riddle of the lone lighthouse quickly and raced off after the dragon. I learned the peasants were from their ravaged villages had taken shelter in elven catacombs under Lake Windhammer. Wise, yet they were not wise enough to bring firewood, and so warmed themselves by burning elven manuscripts. Oh, wonderful. It aches my heart to think what knowledge about the elder folk went up in those flames. At least a few manuscripts survived, including interesting sketches of armour. Yeah, enough about that. Eyewitnesses have reported ashen scales, height at the haunches 2 fathoms length. That's a really big dragon. Length 5 fathoms, addendum estimated weight approximately 14 quintals. I don't know what that is. Able to maintain a high temperature in its bellows, dragon lungs, for longer than quarter of an hour. Caution, we're dealing with a conclusion, green dragon commencing hunt. There's a whole thing about dragons and witches, and I don't think it was quite what might have seemed. Lots and hymns, no thanks. There's a royal weapon. There's a royal crossbow. I don't have Draconid oil, do I? So it doesn't really matter what I put on there right now. See how we do. Thank you. That's just an ordinary weapon. What's that one? I know where I am. Seems to be struggling with the landscape a little bit, so he got me there. Didn't help it much, though. Quite the view. Anyway, that went alright. Did I get anything cool for my trouble? Not really, but a pair of gloves and some plans, wasn't it? That's interesting. Why are you not in sensible order? I don't get it. 15 is going to be the next one, isn't it? On steel for crafting, anyway. That's interesting. On silver sword for a while either. There's another one at 13 actually, but it's still probably only going to be temporary because you find better swords than you craft. Griffin trousers I can make. Can't make the enhanced ones because, well, I could, but I'm not high enough level. Cool. So I've got all the Griffin stuff. So Griffin armor. Griffin armor's there. I don't know if there's like any of the others that I'm still missing or something. I'll have to check in a second. A bunch of new sword plans apparently. Ooh, cool looking stuff. On the silver sword front anyway. Right. School gear. Still a couple more apparently. Come on to this, there is no cat stuff unless I've completed that. Different school upgrade, different school upgrade. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be much on the map anyway left. Is that there? There's apparently some Griffin School stuff in these two locations. Lord's Castle, which I don't know if I'll be able to get into anyway, and a lighthouse, which I recommend I take a look at. That's probably a good place to wrap up for the day. Let's have a quick wander over there and see what we can do, because everything else is a little out of reach right now. Probably a path. Oh, well, easiest way down the cliff, of course, is just to fall. Myrtle, isn't it? It's the same as mistletoe, but bigger. As far as it looks in this game, anyway. Mistletoe is a weird one. It grows as a small shrub on the ground in this game, but it's really not what it should look like. I thought I was going to sneeze there, but apparently not. The love of... Some gear maps you have to get from merchants. Yeah, not really an option for me at the moment.
What now, you piece of filth?
Yeah, something to keep an eye out for. Ooh, I got tagged. Gotcha. Now Roach has decided he wants to, she wants to not be in the ditch anymore. Wonderful. That's not what I had in mind. Come on, get back on the horse. Geralt rides his horse about as well as I do at the minute. Sunset over the trees, looking very pretty. Yeah, I definitely do need to find better smiths, that's true. Master Smith, a good diagram. Yeah. I say everything I've gotten so far, they're not able to craft decent their ability to craft a good version is a bit limited, so. Still, once I open up the next section of the story, which we'll probably do next time, could be next week actually, but anyway, then we'll start getting access to better smiths, or at least the armor smiths anyway. Speaking of, there's a smith down here I might sell some stuff to. His dog is now dead.
Like winter on a glass.
I think that guy's telling a story about Geralt fighting the Striga, if I remember rightly.
Show me your wares.
Should probably get rid of a bunch of that eventually, but yeah. Oh, I meant to put that on the horse, didn't I?
So long.
Yeah, better blinders. He had something else he was talking about, but I don't think it's particularly interesting right now.
Trusty arms for all sorts.
Oh,
Master quality weapons. You capable of making them?
Who do you think I am? A Tory?
A Tory?
The master craftsman of Novigrad. Why, everyone's heard of him. Says he's retired now, so no. Ain't no one...
What's this all those?
Show me your wares.
Still can't get past the Quentin Tarantino reference there.
So long.
Is he going to forge me the greatest sword ever made by a man? Probably. Eventually.
You look awful.
Would it be worth it? Probably not, no. I don't think it would be worth sailing over there, but it wouldn't. But we will take a little shortcut in just a moment. Can we speak English or what? Indeed. Not quite the right film, but right director. this way. Probably to cut across country, actually, until I go out near Heatherton. I think it's mostly abandoned, actually, if I remember rightly. A flying deer. Deep dark woodsies. Like a deep dark wood. Probably pretty much the right spot now, aren't I? I'll save myself quite a journey. Kind of aiming for here, but use muscle and devil vomits into your kettle or something. So what do I need to do? Straight through the village, slightly to the right. Okay, basically straight through. Yep. Isolated tower of some kind. That looks interesting. Suppose that hasn't come up with anything. Roach.
Not so fast, Roach.
I'll take fast, actually. Just get through the freaking. It's a fucking invisible wall there. I'm curious as to what might be going on here, but there's a door. I can't really spot it right now. Okay, abandoned tower. Wonderful. Must be an entrance somewhere, but
Not bad.
not bad, says you. Pain in the butt, says I. Judging by the climbing points over here, maybe the way ends up this way. Oh, maybe it's not. Yeah, I think that's somewhat plausible there, guy. Yeah, definitely something up with that wall. If you get through the road here, and just about get through, you start getting off of it. I think they stick out a little bit more. Particularly this one on the right here, I think sticks out further than it's supposed to. Quite what I had in mind, but yeah, I don't know where the door to that tower is, but what ifs in it, blood? There we are. So, could have gone that way. Gonna keep going this way now that I'm through. Just follow the road down, I think. This one's back to the north. More desolate out this way, isn't it?
Hey there.
I think it matters here, but left and left again. Okay, it does matter. Yeah, it's always the way. Bicycles versus cars. Much more things can go wrong on your car. Tends to get you where you go a bit more quickly, though. the way it works. There's a bunch of stuff around there. Not sure how to get that to open. Something down there that looks interesting though. No, don't, Geralt! You stupid bastard. That was not what I wanted you to do at all. He just has a weird excess of a momentum that just carries him on sometimes, Geralt. And chucks him off a fucking cliff once in a while.
Place of power. It's gotta
be. It's great, except oh, that went alright. So now then, how do we go from here? Well, not here apparently. Can't see much either, which is also bloody annoying. See if I can scurry my way up that cliff. Maybe. I can, sort of. Well, disaster not... Well, I'll say crisis averted, but kind of. Not quite sure how I'm supposed to search in there. So maybe there is a way in from down below. Well, I think I went right past that with it and didn't get into any bother, which is a bit weird. On the plus side, I kind of know I can get back up. Actually, no, I only know I can get back up because the wyvern's down there. Beige goat, yeah, exactly. This is an idea. It's probably a very bad idea, and I'm going to save before I do it. Jono? Where the bloody woman is, because on one hand I can see it up above me from there. It is. See a fucking thing anyway. See, well I don't. I can't. Oh, fuck's sake. I have several theories. Fine, be like that then. God, my back is killing me today. Ooh. Maybe a bit early. Maybe I can't get in here yet because it's too early. It scratches me once, so I just clout it in the chin. So on the plus side, it's down. The downside, one of my theories has now been disproven. I wasn't really expecting to be correct anyway, but... Pretty sure that's just the frickin'... What's photo mode? There's a photo mode, right? P, okay. Maybe it is not what I thought it was. I don't care. The fact there is no up and down. It's the same in something else. I was playing that doesn't have an up and down option. Right, we're in. It's like cheating here. Well, there's a gate there. From there. Limit to how far I can make the camera go. Wonderful. But it does look like that gate is the only way in. How in the feck am I supposed to get over there? I was kind of hoping the right level. Just haven't done. I wonder if the main story hasn't opened it yet. That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. This is something else I was thinking of. I forgot what it was now. I was kind of hoping that the griffin, I might fight that, or the wyvern or whatever it was, and corpse might crash into it and knock the bridge down when it died in like a cool animation or something. Just to say that is not what happened. I'll have a look. Hang on a second. Because I'm annoyed by this. Witcher 3. Different school gear. Let's have a look at this. See what I can find. This off with your fucking shite. Underneath it says, but I can't see shit, so... One of my theories there... An errant nose hair that's annoying me. One of my theories was that there might be an underwater entrance. Now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it's probably on the left. But I can't see any sign of it, so it's not very helpful. Nose there. Yeah, it's not a bad one. Oh, I you my pedigree chum. Down here, maybe? Seem likely, does it? It's not in any of the likely places. That would probably mean it's in an unlikely place, which is about as helpful. Prepping your todger in a car door. Aha! Now it's on the map. Still not very helpful. Oh, there it is. I see it. Shoot the fucker, Geralt. Gonna witcher my ass. White-haired twit, more like it. Ooh, draconid oil, that's nice. Nothing else that's desperately useful. Ah! It's a ladder. Kind of. I don't know, my cunning plan to cheat didn't realise with the photo mode didn't reveal anything. But... why would a witcher, after fight dragons or anything else, leave his silver sword in a lighthouse? Redanian halberdier's armour, nice. You good bits and pieces there. Slightly less armour and vitality. It's not as good at all as what I've got. Slightly better resistances a little bit, but not as good as what I have, and it's lighter. That might be why. I mean, it's not very Geralt, is it? Oh, geez, that's slightly more Geralt, but not by much. And significantly more useful. It's the same damage protection, but they're both medium, incidentally. Oh, that's interesting. But I have vitality on this one and slightly better resistances on the other. To be honest, I like the look of this one. Actually, slightly better, although not really on Geralt first. Yeah. Well, leave it as we were, which kind of sucks. There's actually an animation for this one. I still think a cool animation that caused their wave and crash into the drawbridge and caused it to fall down would have been better, but... I'll get bits and pieces. Yeah, Geralt, there's some looting to be done. No, there isn't. Okay. Dobramir's journal. Okay, some stuff. That's tune off my head about going to the lighthouse about the fine intending. Thing is, I don't give a play on rat's arse, frankly. Well, am I some golem fit for naught but climbing up there 4 times a day to drop off wood and pour oil? I'd much rather learn how to work a forge in turn or at some gnomish foundry. Grandpa... excuse me. Grandpa Amsbury was a smith, wasn't he? Even forged witcher blades, so who's to say none of the talent trickled down to me? Probably your old man, I would guess, but anyway. And there we are. Funny, there was supposed to be a silver sword in here, I thought. Resistance to bleeding and burning, whereas the other ones have better everything else. Well, sausage trousers it is then. That's good trousers. Axeman's boots. No. I mean, I've got 2 massive vitality increasing things at the moment, which is nice. Must have missed something, because I'm not seeing any signs of it up here. Definitely missing something. Not sure what and where, but I'm missing something. Plot, plot, wherefore art thou, plot? I have lost thee. Says I've still got to search the ruins here to find the thing I'm looking for, and I'm not having a great deal of luck yet. Fishies. Terrible grave teeth. Indeed. Probably mentioned this before, actually. My partner's birth certificate, gravedigger, is what's listed under father's occupation. I understand her mother was less impressed by that than her father was. I don't want to be picky. I've got nose trouble. No, I just can't find the bloody thing I actually came here to look for.
Winds howling.
Thanks for the update, Geralt. Does that point me towards the fucking sword's supposed to be? No. Usually only about once in your life, really. I may have seen a thing now. Job with some depth, yeah. It says he's doing the job anymore. I don't know how long he was doing it for, but... well, it's definitely one of the more interesting things you can have on a birth certificate. My dad's job is very much not interesting on mine. Ah, there's a fucking ladder that I'm missing. Probably. Better be up here. But, yeah. There we go. Knew I was missing something somewhere. As a commissioner, I haven't seen the like of in ages. Got a visit from a witcher. The baronet summoned about them evil powers, took over the lighthouse, and were crashing ships against the rocks. He stood there in the doorway of my forge, looking noble as a prince or a duke or something. Said his silver sword was damaged during his last job. Blade was chipped bad, broken in 2 spots. Almost broken in 2 spots. Okay there, kitty cat. What are you up to? No, you're just rearranging yourself. Okay. Asked how he expected me to know how to fix a weapon like that, and he gave me a diagram and said I was to forge him a new one and promised quite the sum in return. Damn near tuckered myself out making that thing. I did my apprenticeship with Master Barnaby of Novigrad, and I made a witch or a blade or 2 in my life. But it's been over 3 years since I last touched anything of the sort. In the end, it didn't matter though. Before I could finish, which figured out what was going on in the lighthouse and had to make haste to the Baronet's castle for rest legible. So, please be good. Arbitrator, steel sword. It is crit hit damage bonus, stagger and dismember. Slightly less damage. The crit damage bonus is nice, but it's not much. The armor piercing, I think I'm better off with what I've got, to be honest. So that's disappointing. After all of that, I'd have Pantera Symmetry Gates played, man. I can't possibly imagine, right? Never really struck a chord with me, Pantera. Heathenry though it may be to say such. It never did it for me. I should listen to some other tunes, really, because the amount of stuff I've listened to isn't much, but never quite clicked. Alright. It's a bit late now because that took bloody ages. The Lord's Manor is over there, or the Baronet's Manor, or whatever it's called. Lord's Castle. It's quite a trek, but yeah, I mean, not bad, is it? In at the crossroads. Could go that way, really, but I won't. I'll probably cut across the battlefield and cut the corner there. You could. There's a shortcut there I could take. I don't think I could take anything else. I don't know there's much of a shortcut, but it's a bit of one.
Giddy up.
Where does that road come out? It's further down on the other side, on the left. Fine. So you thinking that was a thing? It's irrelevant to the later date, perhaps?
Slow now.
Some beasties that way, but we'll be fine. Horse literally just jumped off a cliff to avoid some wolves. I did not think that way. Come back here, Roach! Indeed. Each their own and all that. Now, these days, I'm sure Zach Wild does his best, but is it really Pantera sans Dimebag? No, actually, that reminds me. I was thinking about, you see artists and stuff complaining about stuff being thrown at them on stage. Sometimes it's a legitimate complaint, sometimes it's just they weren't very good. But, in which case the solution is to be better. But, yeah, when it's a legit complaint and people are just being assholes, then, yeah, fair complaint, but I'm kind of, going back to the reaction I sometimes see when metal bands have stuff chucked at them or stuff going on. You see stuff being thrown fairly regularly, but when you see somebody like climb up onto the stage and start rushing at band members, you tend to get some interesting reactions. Not uncommonly, the person doing the rushing gets absolutely fucking jawed by the singer or a band member or whatever. And I've seen that happen before now, and somebody rushed at the singer of a band and he just flipped the microphone to his other hand and just smacked the guy on the chin as he came at him. Just floored him in the middle of it. Didn't even stop singing, just floored him. It's like, nice work, dude. But the context kind of comes through a bit when you realise that actually that's pretty much how Dimebag ended up getting shot. It's like, at that point, you kind of see why they don't take chances and they just knock fools straight out. Because they know people in the space have been murdered on stage before. You're a damn fool to take chances, really. Yeah. I suspect Dimebag's unfortunate end may have had a lot to do with people's reactions, or at least something to do with some of the reactions out there anyway. Pressing the button and the horse keeps trying to go left instead of the direction I'm pressing, which is right. Right. Better like rushing some bands than others. Yeah. Yes, so he probably says. I don't know if true, but I did see something about them allegedly being a little bit pro-Russia, which was like, Certainly brings any claims he might have into serious question at that point, isn't it? If true. All the trees around here are snapped off. I don't really get that, why some of the trees are broken off at height and dead. I mean, part of me says monsters coming through and smashing up the place, but I'm also kind of wondering if that is in fact the case. That was looking to be really smooth for a second there, and then I fucked it. I'm also stuck in a tree, so, you know. Now, to be fair, the guy I'm thinking of that I saw absolutely chin somebody who ran at him, was not a big fella actually at all. Clearly just landed it right, because the guy was bigger than he was and he went down and like he'd been fucking poleaxed. Hoss has got himself into a bit of bother, has he? With some, foglets, okay. Which I believe are necrophages, aren't they? They're bigger than the first ones I encountered, I know that. Got you, you little shit. Not so little at all, actually, but you're definitely a shit. I've got a chicken sandwich or something, or a ham sandwich to munch. Try and make myself feel better. Ham sandwich, sure. Lots of bits of stuff to loot around there. It's interesting this, because you can really see, like, there's a hell of a lot of bespoke content in this, but you can also sort of see some areas and little bits here and there where stuff's probably been automatically generated. You know, they've used a little bit of procedural generation or something here and there. Same way Bethesda does. It's interesting the responses that different games get to different things along those lines. More foglets, it looks like it is. Just make sure I've got necrophage oil, wonderful. I saw a cool sword there, but I did not. Go on. Gotcha. Whew. It's a cool looking location. Tab to hide the eye. Yeah, quite a cool looking location, I think. What are you? Endrigo, aren't you? Oh, I know what to do about you. Run away! No. Actually, they have some useful bits and pieces in them, from what I recall. And... insectoid oil, there we go.
That stench.
Managed to get me. Cool. Ooh, there's the tune from the first game. Reworked. Just slightly alarming, really, when you think about it, given some of the creatures in that game. That didn't work the way I wanted it to at all, did it? Guess we're going this way, aren't we? Yeah, that. Book is burned, only a few pages are still intact. Yes. It's in Elvish. That's all well and good, but I'm not going to try and read it. It's just going to be me sounding like I'm butchering Welsh. Well, but the only kind of Welsh I can speak is butchered Welsh, but... Monster nest, eh? There's a sword there. Was it a good one? No. Looks alright. It's not good. Nice bit of griffin gear diagram. But it doesn't look good, does it? I was going to have to burn my way through or chop my way through, and it's just not even real. Have a good night, Jazz. I hear flappiness. Big flapping going on up there. Harpies. And a beastie of harpies, because I do remember we've seen them before. Right. I know what they are. They're hybrids, aren't they? Yeah. Hardened hybrid oil. Which I don't have currently equipped, but... Music is so cool, though. No, lots of saddles and saddlebags. When I have not. No, apparently don't have hybrid oil. Interesting. Oh well. Suboptimal. Cool. Oh well. We're going to go out there and see what happens. Chopping them hard with a sword seems to do the job quite well. Gotcha! Whew. That was frantic. There's a durable harpy. And there's the nest. Let's get rid of that. It's just an ordinary door that I don't, in fact, need to blow open. Okay. There we are, a diagram and a letter. Ballstick's letter. Ballstick? May the gods smile on you and me, sis. Now I ask you to read this careful, for what I got to say is important. As soon as you set hands on this writing, gallop off to that fence, Kramer, what's based in Maribor. Tell them we've got some first-class gear and the witch sword diagrams to sell. I can see right now, scratching your head more likely yours, saying, did I hear that right? You sure? You sure did. 'Twas my luck to come to care for a witcher, got one foot in the grave and the other hovering right above. So I was sat there looking at the poor man suffer in agony. I thought to myself, he don't need his kit and those papers where he's going. Well, for us, it's the fixings we need to get it started in the world of business if we sell them at the right price. That is, sell at the right price. You know where I'm going. Anyway, I hear you fretting to stop. Didn't take everything. In fact, nobody even realised out the shirt's missing. Sad though, ain't it? Which is a good man. First he helped the Baronet solve the riddle of that lighthouse, was sending ships to the rocks, and then he killed the dragon that ate all the peasants. The problem is, dragons no easy pickings, and our valiant hero got quite the licking taking it out. He's done for, that's certain. As soon as they bury him in the tomb on Crookback Hills, I'll head straight to your place. Come to think of it, I'm curious as to how they'll put him in that crypt at all, for word is a vampire's made his lair. Yeah, so this is a few flasks off the Witcher. Since they're not like to survive the journey, I reckon I'll sample them myself, see how a Witcher hooch goes down. Maybe we'll make a business out of that too. Your brother-in-law, a ballstick. So that's why he died, because a dumbass decided to down some Witcher potions. Witcher George's confession. Ooh. I, the undersigned, George of Kagan, Witcher by trade, testify as follows. While travelling through Velen, I received summons to provide professional testimony in the matter of the accursed Bartoslav of Lovefield. Right. This Bartoslav stands accused of causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse, which is duty to keep. Ships led astray by errant signals from his lighthouse have repeatedly smashed against rocks near their shore, and the lighthousekeeper is held to be responsible for this state of affairs. During the trial, Bartoslav testified that he was diligent in his fulfillment of his duties and that the accidents were caused by night wraiths, giving the sailors a false glow. Having investigated the area, I can testify I found no trace of night wraith activity. There are likewise no sign of noon wraiths, moons, air nymphs, or any other spectres in the habit of misleading weary travellers journeying by foot, sea, or horse. I did, however, find the catastrophe's true cause. They were not the fault of night wraiths blamed by the accused, but rather the fault of the lighthousekeeper himself. The accidents were caused by local hooligans who have taken to lighting fires on the hill at night and then robbing the ships that subsequently wreck them on the shore. I was put upon the trail by Bartoslav's son, who showed me their ashes from the misleading fires. My testimony shows that the lighthousekeeper Bartoslav of Lovefield is not guilty of the crimes of which he stands accused and should be freed. Also, humbly asked for the bailiff to put the lighthousekeeper and his family under his protection, in the light of the revelations Bartoslav's son led me to discover, there's surely be parties with calls for vengeance. I cannot undertake the task of protecting the family of myself, for I've accepted the contract to kill our dragons said to be lurking atop the Crookback Hills, so I must return there post-haste to kill the beast and complete my task. Signed, George of Kagan, Witcher. There you go. Have a good night, Feline. Okay. Midnight already. Where's all stairs in here? No, I just lost the plot. Okay. There's a collapsed tower here. Good summited it. Runestone, nice. I can't get up any higher than this, that's fine. So, that is the Griffin School stuff done for now. I think it's all of it, actually. There's probably some more stuff out this way. I don't think it's Griffin School stuff. So we've got that I can't do now. Definitely a bit challenging for me at the moment. Same down there. Probably. So, next time, we'll be back onto the main story and pursuing the Bloody Baron. Should be cool. I'll probably do is selling some stuff and such, but that's fine. We can deal with that another time, can't we? So, need to repair my swords and things. How am I doing for levels? Level 12, halfway to 13. Cool. Okay, well, for one evening, there we go. Achy. Ooh, good search, though. Not exactly a story-heavy evening today, but we've got to advance... hello, kitty cat. Got to advance our progress a little bit, especially clearing the map and things like that, or at least the southern end of it, Velen. And next week, we'll go and meet the Bloody Baron, which should be cool. Looking forward to. So, no stream tomorrow, as I am off out and about. But Thursday, Friday, we'll jump back in with Fallout 4, which should be fun. I agree. We got Ballistic Weave, didn't we? We've got a few bits to do for the railroad, maybe. A whole bunch of other quests we could think about doing. I think we might advance things a bit for the railroad, maybe, and then see where we go from there. I'll kind of wing it a bit. If you haven't seen it already, yesterday the caravan station build went up. So if you want to have a look at that, So a little addition to Sanctuary, and did a little Fallout 76 video today as well, as we have a little update on that front. Nothing exciting massively, really, but, well, new mini-season challenge event thingamajig that's rolling along. So, yeah, if you haven't seen that and you want to take a look, then do have a gander. Otherwise, yeah, having a good time here. Still currently planning to try a sort of test stream of sorts on Saturday. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. Probably Saturday, anyway. Over on Twitch and see how that goes. My initial thought was maybe just do a bit of grinding in Burning Springs if I could tolerate it in Fallout 76, but we'll see how I feel. I kind of need to change up my build for that. So my current one is, it should be effective, but they've designed it like shite, so yeah, it's not great. So I need to make some changes, which is just fucking miserable, to be honest. Most boring setups possible, but anyway, okay. But yeah, I might do that, see how I feel. I'm not going to be doing regular 76 streams anytime soon, I don't think, because I just have no fucking desire to play the game. But I do need to make some headway on Burning Springs, so I might do a few hours on that, see how I feel. If I can get myself into a suitable setup, but we'll see how it goes. Channel name is exactly the same on Twitch as it is here. Darth Xion Games. In fact, yeah, I'll see if I can't throw you a link in, shall I? Assuming I don't blow everything up by trying this. There we are. There we are. Nice and easy. I've given it a little bit of an update on the channel. Slight refresh, nothing particularly exciting, but some other stuff I need to add eventually in time. Everything else is mostly right. Probably fine as is for now. But yeah. What's going on there? Weirdness. That'll probably be Saturday, so yeah. We'll see what happens between now and then. So yeah. I think that covers it, doesn't it? Anyway. I need to get up and go walk around, stretch my legs. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out tonight. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you're enjoying The Witcher. If all goes according to plan, then we'll basically continue the same schedule we've currently got, but we just do it over there instead of here. So, yeah, it'd be fine, wouldn't it? Definitely a couple of things I still need to look into and find some time to do, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Otherwise, you know where buttons are if you haven't already. Like, subs and all that stuff. I will be still putting out videos on YouTube, because that's still my main thing and all, so... Twitch is definitely going to be a secondary thing, but it also has slightly more earning potential via the streams than, assuming I can get the thing going and stuff, than YouTube streaming does, because it really just doesn't work very well on YouTube. I mean, it's fine and all, and the ability to stream at higher resolutions is great, but yeah, the monetization features and promotional element of things, you know, the ability to actually get your stream in front of eyeballs is bloody awful on YouTube. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at, isn't it? Thank you very much, Steve. Anyway, we'll get back to that at the weekend. In the meantime, yeah, not on Facebook anymore. Well, I kind of technically am, but I'm not using Facebook anymore. So, yeah, if you were wanting to follow me on socials, that's not the one to be doing. Hop over to Blue Sky and Instagram. I'm not even doing Instagram stories anymore because I can't post it without the app, and I'm deliberately not using the app. So, yeah, we're kind of in that situation at the moment. So, yeah, get the odd post here and there on Instagram, odd post here and there about videos and stuff on Blue Sky, occasionally other bits and pieces as well, but beyond that, not overburdening you with the socials either, so if you feel like checking it out. Channel memberships down below if you want to do that one. Otherwise, yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Make sure you've got a notification bell hit. That's always appreciated. And we'll dive into Fallout 4 on Thursday, which should be good fun. Dual streaming? No, definitely not doing that. No advantage to it to me and a hell of a lot of hassle. In short, theoretically, I could dual stream and then just like do it with a private stream on YouTube so that I don't have to screw around moving things between platforms, which I might consider doing if I don't have a better way of doing it. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to do the dual streaming thing. It's just not worth it. try to deal with having 2 chats and shit like that is just god awful, and yeah, it's just not fun. Tried it in the past, it sucks. So it'll be one or the other, which will probably be Twitch, I think. Yeah, I'll probably make a short announcement video about it at the weekend or something like that. Maybe for Sunday or something like that. I don't normally put videos up on Sunday because they are weirdly cursed. I don't know why. Videos on Sunday do not do well, ever. They always do very, very badly. Speaking of videos that are not doing well, this week's not doing great. So yeah, if you haven't watched them, have a gander. But anyway, we'll get by, won't we? So, have a good evening anyway. I'm heading out to the cinema tomorrow, so looking forward to that. Otherwise, look after yourselves, stay safe, have a good day tomorrow, have a good day on Thursday as well, and I will see you Thursday evening for some Fallout. So, till then, take care of yourselves. See you next time. Night, folks. See ya.
Yeah.